Hello everyone, welcome back to Smash Brothers. This is episode 83, and I'll be using a couple of characters that are pretty good. I mean, not necessarily, top 10 material, not Cloud Sheep material. Okay, maybe this guy used to be, but, pretty good characters. Yoshi and Meta Knight. Because I still remember the time that I actually beat a really strong Yoshi player using another Yoshi. I was thinking, you know what, I think I'm gonna try playing Yoshi again. And using once again the yellow Yoshi of power. Again, ironically, a color that I'm not a big fan of, but who cares? Because this guy is powerful. Anyway, I think it's a Bowser player, and I think I remember not long ago that actually they played Bowser. Actually, was pretty decent too. Granted, he's not one of my best characters, not by a long shot, but hey, Bowser, they're starting to grow on me, and Yoshi too. Especially that crazy up air that he has. And somehow managed to pull a spike with Yoshi, although it wasn't the off the edge spike. That would be really cool to have. So, the entire match I was thinking, okay, so Bowser has a lot of moves that send some hurling downward. So, how do I take advantage of that? Usually by doing my own, crazy down B. Because, I don't know, I just like to do that with Yoshi. Maybe not so much with Bowser, because for Bowser it's kind of predictable. Now, I don't know if you noticed this, but you probably noticed it a bit later through who I'm using next match. But after this episode, I'm going to have 2 episodes of friend matches. So just get ready for some friend matches. But right now, let's just continue with this match here. I'm nearly done with against Bowser, but still quite a ways to go. And I'll try to use my speed to my advantage. Trying to get back to the ground as possible, trying to get Bowser up in the air so I can do that up air. Or at least I can predict better what Bowser is doing. However, it looked like that bit defeated. However, I did manage to somehow do the win, and I got the turnaround counter. Anyway, that's that. I really love this this classic F victory pose right here for Yoshi. It's very classic. Anyway, now it's time for Yoshi against Marth. And I believe I think all 3 matches are from the same person. I think so. I don't remember very well. But well, anyway, let's continue with Smash. That's a little weird topic of discussion because, today being Saturday the 12th, I don't know when it's gonna go. I think it's sometime next week, probably. That was talking to a friend of mine, and he was talking, and we were talking about Ed and Eddie because I think he was saying I forget what I was saying, but I was saying, hey, I also remember seeing Ed and Eddie, in which Double D says summer rains, you can never predict them, and then that's one episode, he says that, and it immediately rains several times. And then he was talking about how impossible it is to revive Ed and Eddie, due to the main creator of the show dying. And I was talking about the revival of Rocco, and I think it was kind of cool that Rocco's Modern Life is gonna get a movie of sorts. And I told him, oh yeah, it does feel like Rocco's Modern Life, at least according to that trailer. The reason why I bring this up is... Actually, I don't remember why I brought this up. I had a point to this. But, I think in an earlier video I said about trying to do HD remake of, let's say, Melee. And while that's a pretty idea, it would be kind of hard to do a HD remake or some sort of or whatever of Smash 64. Since Smash 64 has very different mechanics compared to what we see here in Smash 4, and it'd be kind of difficult for normal players to get used to it coming from the other Smash games. And I guess some things are just better left on their own time, and some things are just so classic or timeless that, hey, it kind of deserves to be, remade or done again. Of course, we all know that not every, reboot or whatever is good, because we have this huge problem, especially with I guess classic TV shows, getting a reboot is just terrible idea. I mean, for those who remember Powerpuff Girls, who the heck cares about the 2016 Powerpuff Girls? And then there's the part Teen Titans Go. Enough said. I don't need to talk about it, and I don't want to talk about it. But and then there's like other. I think there were other like classic revivals, but they just didn't do as well. So I guess I would say some do perform well, and not so much. For example, like what on that conversation with my friend, he wanted to, he kind of wanted a reboot of Doug, and I'm like, I don't know, that doesn't feel right. It's like who wants to remake Doug? That's kind of a random show to remake, classic or not. I'm not a big fan of it. Just kind of a weird showing for me, but whatever. I just saying, like, right now we live in an age where, like, some of our childhood games are getting reboots or getting remakes, that sort of thing. And hey, sometimes it gets good, sometimes it doesn't get good. It really depends on what's happening in time. I guess a similar case right now with Ukulele, where there's not a remake or revival. It's kind of more of a revival of Banjo-Kazooie, or at least its style. But hey, it was supposed to be like the promised game. It was like the chosen one or whatever. However, it didn't do as well as expected, mostly due to I guess technical issues. There have to be technical issues. There's some things that just wouldn't work. I mean, the collectathon thing, I mean, yeah, it's still a pretty nice nostalgic thing, but there's some things that just don't work modern day, but do back then. But it's kind of interesting to see like what kind of interesting things we might see in, let's say, Smash Brothers, in trying to revive, let's say, Melee or whatever. Will they do just Melee, or by just Melee I mean everything's the same with Melee? Let's say Melee, like let's say the PAL edition, nothing else changes, just the graphics or whatever. I don't know. It could probably work, or maybe just do something different. I don't know. But right now, this is the end of the episode, so see you guys later for some friend matches.